Happy Tuesday. It's June 30th and ending the first half of the year. It's been quite a ride, pretty exciting. And I know everybody's efforts these last few months have really done well. June is going to be a nice month. Everybody's really come together, and it's neat because all departments and all stores are really reaching goal and having, most importantly, the core value of having fun is happening. You can just feel it, which is so neat. And it brings me to a quick visual I want you to think about, and that is I shared this with the managers right at the end of March, beginning of April, and that is, you're in one of two boats in a business, and one is a crew boat. You're rowing crew, and the other one is you're in a whitewater rapids. You're in a rafting boat. And a crew boat, everybody's pulling on the same end of the deal, and everybody's got a goal. And the one thing about that boat is water's very calm. There's no obstacles in the water. They make sure of that. There's nothing, rocks, trees, anything like that. And it's from one point to another, and it's straight line, and it's timed. Very predictable. Very predictable. Whereas there's whitewater rafting, and that's really the boat we've been in. And when you're whitewater rafting, the obstacles are unpredictable, sometimes not even seen until they're felt, right? If there is an obstacle, everybody's got to paddle like hell or hold back or whatever it is. And the person in the back is coaching and shouting out. And the coolest part about what we're doing is if you watch a whitewater rafter, and maybe a lot of you have done it, it's exhilarating. It's a lot of fun because it's just when you get to the end, you're soaked and you're like, wow, that was crazy, even though I was nervous. Whereas crew, pretty boring, cool sport, but I think whitewater rafting is a lot more fun, and it just feels so good when you know that you've made it through, and it's been pretty crazy. And I would have to say that's pretty typical of today. But first off, I want you to make sure you get to your email and check out the Big Volume Bugle. We just sent it out today. Couple shout outs. One, Everett Brown, difference maker. Everett's a salesperson out at Westdale. Congratulations, Everett. Read the story. It's in the Big Volume Bugle. Really neat. Secondly, we had 4 promotions in June. Congratulations to you four salespeople that moved into management, which is really neat. Again, promoting from within, and that's one of our missions, is to be able to do that. Third is congratulating to the Emerging Leaders Class of 2020. I know the graduation is stymied somewhat because of COVID, but congratulations to all of you. I know we'll soon be starting the application for the 2021 class here this summer. And then last but not least, United Way Virtual Volunteer. Check it out, read about it. United Way would like us to be involved in this. It's just doing a video. It'll explain it on the Big Volume Bugle. Be really neat if you'd want to take part in it. It's a really neat process and a neat deal for the 62 agencies that they handle right now. One thing I do want to talk about, and this is important, is COVID. I think it's really obvious, very obvious, that COVID is on the rise nationally. And in Iowa, a little bit. There's no question. A lot more testing being done, so it's a little questionable on how much rise, but it is still very much a concern. And I want to make sure that we get refocused on our efforts towards how we're handling COVID in our stores and with ourselves and with our customers. A couple things. Sanitizing. We need to make sure that we have product and supplies to sanitize. We need to get much more diligent on, I know there's a lot of you that are doing it, but everybody needs to make sure we're wiping down all surfaces, keyboards, phones, pens that customers are using, or even yourself, desktops, all that stuff, cars, customer cars after demo. We need to be really making sure that we are sanitizing at a high level, again, and then hand sanitizer. We need to make sure we have it available for everyone, ourselves and our customers, and making it available to the customers and even offering it to them when we're with them, because we need to be diligent in showing everybody that we are really on top of this. Face masks. I know this is really an interesting situation, but we are a new policy we're gonna install now is if you are with a customer, face to face with a customer, you need to wear a face mask, whether they are or not, right? We need to wear a face mask. We are ordering new ones, so we're gonna have a better supply. We need to make them available to customers at the receptionist desks, so that they would feel comfortable if they want to wear one and they don't have one. So we will also make them available for them, and we need to make them available to some employees that may not be wearing them and not having much customer interaction. For example, a technician. Technician comes up, we want them to test drive a car with a customer concern. We need to have a mask for them so they understand and are ready to put a mask on when they do talk to a customer and test drive with that customer. Social distancing. Remember, we need to get, and I know I've gotten myself on these issues have gotten lax, and we just need to, as a company and as a person, get better at this stuff. But social distancing, 6 feet. If you're in a situation, and I'm talking mainly amongst ourselves here, but if you are in a situation where you can't social distance, we ask that you wear masks around each other. If you're in a meeting and it's a smaller room or something, get masks on so we make sure we keep protected. Right now, when it first started, we limited travel. We're not going to put that restriction on as far as, well, you got to be quarantined a certain amount of time when you get back. But we are asking, requesting that you let your supervisor know, hey, here's where I'm going. And as importantly, or probably even more importantly, here's how I'm going. Because we want to know about flights, especially. If I'm flying here and then I'm flying back, because flying obviously has been a big concern on the ability to be affected by this. And we just need to know what's going on so we can handle you in a case-by-case basis on what we think we need to do to make you safe and everybody around you safe. So that is all I have for today. Did I touch everything, Josh? We have new cameraman Josh. He's awesome, doing a great job from South Africa. If you get a chance to meet him, he's got a really cool accent. But anyway, so if there's anything I can do, P. McGrath at McGrath Auto is my email. If you have comments, suggestions, anything that I can help with, please let me know. And most importantly, have a great time this weekend, but be safe. 4th of July is a crazy time, and do these things this weekend. Wear masks if you're, in situations. Make sure you're sanitizing, social distancing. It's really, really important, and be safe with everything else that goes on the 4th of July. But most importantly, have a lot of fun, and thank you for everything you do. We really, really appreciate it, and going to finish with a really nice June today, get everything closed out, get it all wrapped up, and kick off a new month in July. And right now it's just fun. It's great, just so invigorating to see everybody's energy through these times. So thank you, and again, be safe this weekend.